Welcome back, Cowboys Nation. Today we're diving into the aftermath of the Dallas Cowboys' tough matchup against the New Orleans Saints. This game not only left a mark on the scoreboard, but also reopened the wounds of a notorious chapter in Cowboys history, the infamous Pickle Juice Game. Join us as we analyze what went wrong, the critical lessons Mike Zimmer needs to learn, and how this loss could reshape the Cowboys' season. The Dallas Cowboys' recent clash with the New Orleans Saints brought back memories of a game long etched in the minds of many fans and coaches alike. The infamous Pickle Juice Game. Mike Zimmer, the Cowboys' defensive coordinator, felt a familiar sting this time around, as it reminded him of that bitter defeat in 2000. His reflections on this latest loss offer a glimpse into the challenges the Cowboys face and how they plan to bounce back. A tough pill to swallow. Zimmer didn't mince words following the loss, emphasizing the need for balance and resilience. "I think the biggest thing is, like last week, don't get too high, and this week don't get too low," he said. It's a mantra for a team navigating the ups and downs of an NFL season. Despite a dominant defensive showing against Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns just a week earlier, the Cowboys found themselves outplayed by Derek Carr and the Saints. One striking element was Zimmer's disagreement with linebacker Micah Parsons' assessment that it was an effort issue. Zimmer pinpointed issues with the scheme rather than player effort, acknowledging that his defensive strategy fell short. "I think we got lined up fine. We were trying to move the front some, and they caught us a couple times," Zimmer explained, pointing to moments where the Saints exploited the Cowboys' defensive movements. A lesson from the past. For those unfamiliar with the Pickle Juice Game, it's a pivotal moment in Cowboys history. On September 3rd, 2000, the Cowboys faced the Philadelphia Eagles in the season opener. What unfolded was a disaster for Dallas. The Eagles ran roughshod over the Cowboys, using pickle juice to combat the Texas heat and keep their players fresh. Running back Deuce Staley racked up 201 rushing yards, totaling 262 yards from scrimmage, in a 4-1-1-4 route. This game became a turning point for Zimmer, shaping his defensive philosophy to prioritize stopping the run at all costs. The parallels between that game and the recent loss to the Saints are striking. Alvin Kamara, with his 180 yards from scrimmage and 4 touchdowns, seemed to channel Staley's spirit, leading the Saints to a decisive victory. The Cowboys' defense was gashed for 190 rushing yards on an average of 5.8 yards per carry, an alarming figure for a team led by a coordinator who prides himself on run defense. Fixing the issues. Zimmer took full responsibility for the shortcomings, expressing a commitment to address them quickly. "I talked to the defense today for a while," he said. "We watched film together. We talked about things we need to do better, things I need to do better, and we'll just keep working on it." This introspective approach is crucial, especially given the lack of time to turn things around in the NFL. The blame game isn't simple, though. While Zimmer critiques his scheme and Parsons points to effort, the film reveals a more complex narrative. It suggests a mix of scheme flaws, execution lapses, and perhaps even a lack of focus. This multifaceted issue requires a comprehensive solution, one that Zimmer and his unit must devise quickly to avoid a repeat of history. Looking ahead, Zimmer's task now is to ensure the Cowboys don't relive the Pickle Juice Game trauma again. He must adapt his defense to be more flexible and responsive, particularly against dynamic offenses like the Saints. This is not merely about stopping the run or the pass, but about creating a defense capable of adapting in real time to whatever an opponent throws their way. The Cowboys have the talent and the coaching to correct their course, but it will require a concerted effort from everyone involved. With Zimmer at the helm of the defense, there's hope that the lessons from both the past and present will guide them to a stronger finish this season. As the Cowboys look to avoid being in quite the pickle again in 2024, fans are left hoping that the team can learn from these stinging defeats and emerge tougher and more prepared for the battles ahead. As the Cowboys reflect on this painful loss, it's clear that the road ahead will require hard work and adaptation. Mike Zimmer has a pivotal role in steering this team back on course, learning from both the present and past. Let's hope this serves as a wake-up call, motivating the Cowboys to tighten their defense and reclaim their dominance. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember, every setback is an opportunity for a comeback.